What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It is episode number 15. We are returning today with the penultimate episode of Season 2, where there's 8 games to go in the Championship for most sides. We've got 9, so a game in hand on most of the teams around us right now. And on the back of our draw with Sheffield United, the gentleman's agreement, if you will, we're currently 8 points behind and could still catch them in the race of the Championship. Most crucially, we're 5 clear of Luton in 3rd place in that automatic promotion spot, and we've got the game in hand on the hat as well and could go 8 clear. So today, with 9 games to go in the season, going to play through all of April and possibly Norwich at home and Millwall away at the Den. But we might stop short of those 2 games there in London. I guess we'll see if I want to play the Millwall game away. Depends on how things are going, really. So let's crack on. Then we're going to do all of our games in April, starting with this one, our first game, the Tigers at home, on the back of the draw with Sheffield United. We're still unbeaten since that FA Cup knockout to Newcastle. And like I said, we were knocked out there. I said we're not at that level yet, so don't worry about it. Refocus, recalibrate. That's what we've done. Fantastic unbeaten run on the back of the draw. Let's get back to winning ways here against the Tigers and cut the gap on the blades at the top. Come on, you Royals. It really is so cool how this season has gone quite similarly to what we saw in last year's real life championship. That's when career mode can be so fun, when it's mirroring what we've just seen and what we're currently seeing. Last year, of course, for those who didn't watch the second tier, Leicester and Leeds, who recently relegated Premier League sides, were battling for a automatic promotion place with one team looking on top. That was Leicester. And then there was the newly promoted side looking for back-to-back promotions. That was Ipswich. It's the same this season. The Blades, as Bukhari tries to get away, have taken on the role of Leicester, if you will. And Leeds have taken on the role of Luton, and we've taken on the role of Ipswich. It's so cool how it's so similar to, again, what we just saw in real life. But if we are going to pull in Ipswich, we need to finish the season strong, otherwise we will drop out of the top 2. Adama Traore with the opener, whole strike first in Berkshire. I'm not worried. Plenty of the game to go. Again, it's been a really nice unbeaten run. Go on, Harvey, all the way. Defender too slow to come across, and Nibs fires in the instant leveller. When you've had like a quick little setback, I often say this, the benefit, the silver lining, if you will, is that the clock is your friend. Only a little bit of time has come off the clock, so there's loads of time to put it right. Just do not panic, man. Straight away, found the leveller, and literally 4 minutes after going behind, we're back on level terms, and then right from kickoff, we'll win it back, and Bukhari could put us in front, which he does indeed. Don't panic. If you've had a minor setback to start a game off, don't panic. The clock is your friend. You've got plenty of time. Just don't worry about it, man. Stay true to the task. There's this awesome video I saw. It was like an Instagram reel. I think I saw it last year, of like there's this like kind of like junior like I don't know what the sport is actually called. Is it called figure skating? I'm not sure what it's called. I apologise for those that play the sport, but it's like ice running. Do you know what I mean? Like you're running on ice skates, like a race. I don't know what the sport is called. I'm sorry. And there's this like junior event going on, and there's a group of girls, and when they start the race, one of the girls slips over and falls over, and all the other opponents of hers get off to a good start, whereas she is literally just fallen, literally right from the starting gun. And you know, you'd think at that point, oh, it's a terrible start, you know, like it's going to set you back big time. But she just gets up, she skates and skates and skates, tries really, really hard, sticks to the game plan, and eventually she ends up winning the whole race despite starting with like a 10-second disadvantage or whatever. And so that kind of like video lives rent-free in my mind, if you will. You know, it's a good reminder that when you get off to a poor start in any endeavour, you've got so much time to turn the tide. Just don't panic and trust in yourself. Hold the level 2-2, Aaron Conley. Defense? Never heard of it. Yeah, I'll try and find that video for you and leave a link in the description, but it's really powerful. Really, really cool. There's Bukhari. Oh, defense. Hull, haven't heard of it either. 3-2, 42, it's in. Bukhari with a brace. What a first half. Final chance for Hull. Come on, don't throw this away. Don't throw this away. Shot comes in. Bennett pushes it behind. Comfortable save for the young American. And as long as we defend this corner, we should be alright. Head off the bar and the rebound turned in. Oh, with the leveller in the final minute of normal time. Just couldn't cling on, and those are the moments there that can often define a season. Seconds away from a win that would have cut the gap on the Blades and sent us further clear in the automatic promotion places. Tigers turning in the rebound and claiming the point. Just couldn't hold on to the win. Man, those moments are literally season defining, honestly. Seconds away from a priceless return to winning ways, snatched right at the end. But I mean, you know, we're still clear. We're 4 clear of Preston, who have just jumped up to 3rd place. Granted, we're 7 behind the Blades. I'm not sure if we're going to catch them, but destiny's still in our own hands because of the goal difference swing, massively in our favour too. That feels like an extra point. So, you know, we're okay. We're all right. There's 8 to go, and it's still ours to bottle. Following game, but got to return to winning ways here on the back of back-to-back draws. Cardiff coming to the Medeski in what should be a bit of a banker with the struggling Bluebirds coming to Berkshire. Must return to winning ways in this one. Come on, you Royals. I always find April is the busiest month of the football calendar, alongside December as well. Especially if you're going far in the League Cup, but it's a crucial month really, especially with so much riding on it, heading into that final month of May. Oh, nibs all the way. Someone on the end of this, please. Yes, come on. Mukairu's 2nd since returning puts us in front. So you've got to be consistent in this month with so many games coming in quick succession. And if you've got a small squad, you've got to pray that no one gets injured. Mukairu with the opener. His 2nd since coming back and his 1st in Berkshire since returning. Reading strike first. Perry NG driving forward. But the thing about this is if he stays forward here and we win it back, oh, we've got to push this. Oh, that was lovely. Brilliant done. Brilliant done. Oh, wonderful. Great work. Brilliant work. Fantastic move. Question is, can we finish it? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, no, I don't believe it. It's the Doxy Boy special. Fantastic build-up. Fluff the finish. Good save by Horvath, to be fair, but it should have been too. Classic Doxy Boy stuff, that. My team build-ups are always quite nice. The finishing, not quite so much. As we still find ourselves leading by 1, but as we're in that last game, that 1 goal lead is never enough. So let's make it 2. It's coming. It's coming. Just got to stay positive. Just keep believing. Stay persistent, and eventually persistence will pay off. Come on! Captain, who is 1st of the year, puts Reading up by 2. Back-to-back draws, but now back to winning ways. Yep, comfortable 2-0 victory against the Bluebirds as we try and get back on a winning run to close the season out. Like I said on the back of the draw of Hull, disappointing, don't get me wrong, but destiny's still in our own hands, man. It's still ours to bottle from here. And if we win our remaining games, we'll be up to the Premier League. It's all up to us. I always find that so comforting as well. I know for some people it can add to the pressure knowing when it's all on you. You've got to be, oh, it's Burnley beat the Blades, but to be honest here, I want the Blades to keep winning. I want them to run away with the title. I just want 2nd, man. But to me, it's different. It's like when I know things are out of my control, that's when I start to recede into myself and I'm like, oh, it might not even matter if I win or not. But when I know it's all on me, it's like, okay, all right. I'll back myself. I can go and do this. And that's exactly how things feel right now. But anyway, our final 3 scouting updates. Let's see what we got. To be fair, Burnley are so far behind. Don't think it's going to matter anyway with them beating Sheffield United there. So from England, as I always say, when it's the final month of scouting, it takes someone really special to make my academy. If it's the first month they've been found. And this time around, Joseph Wyatt could be alright. But again, when you think about the players we've already got in the academy and in the first team, I think we can afford to let him go. So, yeah, no one's going to make it from England, unfortunately. And from Ghana, I think what I'm going to do is let everyone go apart from Shola Amos. But what I'm going to do here with Shola is because he's 6'3" with some great physical stats already, looking at those positions there, if he comes out anywhere other than centre-half, we can train him back to centre-half and then have an overall upgrade, and then this guy could be something special. But if he's already come out of centre-half, then I'll probably release him from the academy, as his overall will be far too low. We'll see how he looks in a second. And from Iceland, well, we were looking for that next Gylfi Sigurdsson this year. Oh, looking for that next Gylfi Sigurdsson this year. And we might have found 2 of them. Steen Anderson, the Anderson brothers. There's another good one here, but I think I'm going to let him go as the market valuation is not quite as high. But Stein, or is it Stein, and Wilhelmer look absolutely fantastic. So where's Amos? There he is, DM. So I think if we convert this guy to CB, that'll see an overall increase. And so long as the potential's still really good, because he's only 15, don't forget, he could be really good already. 72 strength, 76 jumping, 75 aggression, just 15. And as for the Andersons here, oh, I must say, they both look really, really good. I'm more keen on Wilhelmer, if I'm being honest, but to be fair, both look really good. But the best prospect in the academy, still no doubt about it. Felix Bishop, 15 years old, but already 64 overall with 88 to 94 potential. This is the future of Reading. Right, following game, let's jump into it. It is Stoke City right now, right down the bottom of the table. 7 to go in the championship. And like I said, man, this is why I wasn't panicking despite the back-to-back draws. Destiny still firmly in our own hands. We are 6 clear of Preston, 8 clear of Luton, and because of the goal difference swing, it feels like an extra point on the board. If we win 5 of our remaining 7, we will be up to the Premier League. Let's get one of those 5 here. Come on, you Royals. So I've seen some comments and a lot of people asking me about the amount of countries that will now be able to be scouted on FC25. Fantastic. You know me, I love my youth scouting as Bukhari. Oh, Bukhari! Oh, what an opening goal. You know we love the youth scouting, and we've been working with such a limited amount of nations for such a long period of time. So for those that haven't seen it, in FC25 career mode, there's going to be a ton of new countries to scout, and I mean a ton. They're literally like doubling the amount of nations to scout. It's fantastic, and I'm a big fan of that. Kudos to EA. I often say I'm very fair with EA. I'll give them praise when they deserve it and criticise when it's justified, but that's fantastic. The one thing is, though, they have to make sure they expand the range and the pool of surnames that are there, because how often do we see as Bukhari goes for a carbon copy, then offloads it, Nibs will find Femi for a quick-fire 2-0 scoreline. How often do we see it? You go to Finland, every other player is a Kanunen, and we love AK-47 for those that watch my Swansea career mode, but it does get old. You go to Iceland, how many players are Anderson? You go to Ghana, how many players are named Amos? You know, so many similar names, and there's just not enough variety. So it's fantastic from EA. I'm so glad that next year we'll be able to scout loads of cool different nations we've never had a chance to do so before. Lots of nations getting added, which is going to make scouting even more fun for more variety. But again, it needs to be added. More names need to be added as well. You can't go to a country and every other player has the same surname. It really breaks away from the immersion, you know. So that's my opinion on it. I'm looking forward to it, don't get me wrong, but we need to see more surnames as well. Bigger name pools. Back-to-back clean sheets, back-to-back wins, and after our first 2 goals were scored early, just retain possession for the most part to see out another big 3 points. I said because of the goal difference swing, 5 wins is probably all we need to finish in at least 2nd place. 1 down, 4 to go. Royals back on track in their promotion push. Oh, it's ours. It's definitely ours from here as well, because Preston just lost at home to QPR. So that now for the table means that we go 9 clear with 6 to go. No doubt about it now. It's ours to bottom from here. We could still possibly even leapfrog the Blades for the title as well, but I'm not really thinking about that too much. A 9-point gap, and because of the goal difference swing now, I'd even say solid. Not 4 wins needed, but 3. Even that, even possibly 2, might well be enough for the challenges. Let's get one of those 3 for sure, though. Pompey away our following game at Fratton Park. Heading into this game, back-to-back wins. Still haven't lost since mid-January's defeat to Newcastle United in the FA Cup, as we edge ever closer to that automatic promotion. We could possibly go up today. Got to keep winning, though, for that to be the case. Following contest, Pompey away. Come on, you Royals. I want this done today, man. I want this wrapped up today. It's heading into the finale. Hey, maybe we could go for the title, but most importantly, we know Premier League football is at the Medeski once more for next season. I want this done, man. Laser focus from here on out. Oh, and by the way, I got this wrong. Forgot to mention this, but do you remember the start of the save? I was like, oh yeah, Reading, they went to the Premier League. It's Bukhari drills in the opener, and after their relegation, they've never been back. They were back for a solitary season back in, I think it was 2013. Reading fans, correct me if I'm wrong, was it 2013 or 2012? Maybe even 2014, actually. One of those 3 years anyway. Reading did go back to the Premier League for a year, but since the relegation from that season, they haven't been back. My apologies. But anyway, Bukhari with the opener. Reading will be back on this run, no doubt about it. We are absolutely dominating right now. We've got teams in our teeth and we aren't letting them out. And I think that was the season as well where, correct me if I'm wrong, Reading fans, you'll be able to correct me if I've got this wrong here, but I remember there was a year where Alex McCarthy in goal for you was like literally prime Manuel Neuer on occasion. I can't remember if that was the year or not. Please do correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think it was. He literally was like saving everything. As speaking of saving, Bennett makes a comfortable stop there to his left. But I remember that there was games where you go into it, McCarthy literally would turn into a like prime Iker Casillas and just pull off these weldies of saves. As Bennett can't stop that one, but the post prevents us conceding, and we still lead by 1. Can we cling on to the 3 points here? Yep, Reading are almost there. 3 straight clean sheets, but most crucially 3 straight wins. Back on a run, and what a time to restart it with promotion within our sights. I said I want it today, and it will be ours today with Arte again. 2 more wins, but definitely 3 more. Premier League football is back within our sights. Oh, and it's over. It is. Oh, no, it's not. No. Sorry, not yet. Oh my god, my maths is so bad. I thought it was done. It's not yet, but it actually could be on the conclusion of this game. Heading into this one, Coventry City in Berkshire. We're now 11 clear of Luton. And to be fair, because of the goal difference swing as well, it basically is done. And a win here will all but confirm it. And mathematically could confirm it if the Hatters, Burnley and Preston failed to win themselves. Requires all 3 teams not to win, but even so, still definitely could happen, especially with Preston playing Luton themselves. So it's almost there, 5 to go, and a win here will all but and possibly even mathematically guarantee it. Coventry at the Medeski Stadium, where a win all but confirms Premier League football. Let's get the job done in Berkshire. Come on, you Royals. Really, this has all been coming about because of the fact the teams below us keep slipping up. But again, I do want to clarify this. It's why I believe that, listen, form and momentum is a real part of sports, and thus it should be within the game. Don't get me wrong. But it's just a bit too OP. It's a bit too OP because it's Bukhari almost fires in the opener, only to be denied by our former number 1, Joel Pereira. It's like when you go on a run, you're basically unstoppable, as we're currently feeling right now. When you go on a bad run, it feels like your players are running in treacle. I mean, it's so hard for you to really bust out of it. And like I said, it's you know, form, momentum, it's a real thing. It should be in the game. It can feel like that at times, but also it's for the AI clubs too. Do you remember at the start of the season when Sheffield United jumped out to that unbelievable start and they were top and undefeated? And then they lost back-to-back, including at home against the side that were bottom of the table. When a team starts struggling, whether it's the one you're controlling or the AI team, they just keep slipping up, game after game after game after game. Form, in my opinion, the effectiveness is just a bit too strong. It needs to be toned down. As Femi rolls it across, and Lobato just couldn't get it in. We'll get it back. There's Bukhari, and his strike blocked, and we'll take the corner. 20 minutes in, putting the pressure on the Sky Blues, wanting promotion in the bag this afternoon. Femi's delivery, looking for Dennis onto the roof of the net. Torp through the gap, Casey Palmer shoots, and Bennett does well to get down. And keeper still, oh dear, what was I doing there? Still tired, but I've just given Coventry the opener. What was I doing with Reggie there? He's even put his hand up, and understandably so. What on earth was I doing there? And Ellis Sims drills in the opener. Sky Blues in front, but that's completely my fault there. Yeah, there are some goals you'll concede where it's a belter from range or a bit of Messi-esque dribbling and a good finish. And when that's the case, fair play. Got to tip your hat and say fair play. Brilliant goal, that. Nothing I could have done. Then there's some goals where it's a ricochet, a deflection, or like the third goal we conceded against Hull in the episode opener today, where it's turned off the woodwork for a rebound tap-in. Nothing you can do about that. Just chalk it up as bad luck, one of those things. But sometimes there's a goal, like our first one conceded today, where all you can do is say, what on earth was I doing? I've got to do better than that. That was terrible. But unfortunately, that second goal is going to wrap it up. Joel Pereira is going to get his revenge on Reading this afternoon with a couple of big saves to see out the clean sheet and say, this is why you shouldn't have released me. That kid on the other end is overrated. This is what you're missing. Coventry, first side in the Championship to beat us in this second half of the season. And a spanner in the works. Destiny's still firmly in her own hands to gain promotion, but yes, golden chance to do it today slips through our fingers. Yep, gap cut to 8 points, but Destiny's still firmly in our own hands, man. We're only 5 points off the Blades who lead the way, but again, because of the goal difference swing, it feels like 9 points. With that being the case, 4 games to go, really, we only need the 1 win, or possibly 2, mathematically, we'll definitely confirm it. So let's get one of those 2 here. Following contest, I still want to get promotion done today, so let's make sure we get back on track here, and back to anyways. Blackburn Rovers away at Ewood Park, as you try and prove that last loss was just a blip and not the start of an end of season choke. Blackburn away, come on you Royals. Reggie to Nibs. And now Savage, golden chance here. That's a great ball by Charlie. What a ball. And Reggie, stay with me, Bukari, for the cutback. I want it done today, and it could be done today. Bond to Bukari. Reading strike first before the break. 22 minutes to go, just got my foot on the ball here and trying to see this out. There's some anxious faces in the away end, there's a couple of nervous faces on the pitch as well. We're almost there, just don't do anything silly, and it is going to be, I believe, on the conclusion of this game, back-to-back promotions. Reggie, cracking ball, he's already got 1 assist, and now we'll get a hockey assist for the dagger! Bukari's brace will surely send Reading to the Premier League. First it was Southampton, then it was Ipswich, and today I believe that will do it. It is Reading joining them as sides that have achieved back-to-back promotions from the 3rd tier to the top tier, I believe. But maybe not. Maybe not. We're celebrating the win, but I don't think we're celebrating promotion. Do you know what? We might need just 1 more win. We know we're there. We know we're basically there, but I think mathematically we probably need just 1 more win in our final 3. Let's go get it, man. I want to end the episode with promotion in the bag. I know, it must be done. It must be done because both Luton and Preston lost. So it must be done. Who can catch us? Burnley can't catch us. Surely not. Oh, well... I mean, if you want to play devil's advocate, oh, it's over. It is over. Crack the champagne open, boys. It is over. Sod the mathematic possibility. It is over. And we've now cut the gap on the Blades to 3 as well. It's done. Okay, we won't have the P next to our name. We won't have the green highlighted bar, if you will, to mathematically confirm it. Yeah, if you want to play devil's advocate, sure, but it's done. It is over. And as we get into it, we'll end on this then. It is our final game. All we got to do is avoid defeat, and mathematically that will confirm it with 2 games to go. Norwich, who they themselves, actually, I keep on talking about Southampton and Ipswich, Canaries fans. I should give you guys some credit, because before Southampton, it was you back in the late noughties that achieved automatic promotion back-to-back, I believe. Was it the late noughties? I think it was. But even so, it was Norwich. Norwich also achieved this feat as well over a decade ago, and we take them on in Berkshire for the following game. It's done, but let's just get the point we need to guarantee it and end on this. Come on, you Royals. Yeah, I remember Norwich's back-to-back because they were led by up top classic English centre forward Grant Holt. He was a bully. He was I tell you, he was. Yeah, I don't know what Pep Guardiola would make of someone like Grant Holt facing him, but yeah, he was a problem, man, as well. He was a problem, not just in the 3rd and 2nd tiers, but also when he came to the Premier League, he kept on scoring. He kept on scoring, Grant Holt. He was an issue, and Canaries fans will remember him well as being the big reason, one of the big reasons why they were able to achieve that feat, which has subsequently been done now by Southampton, Ipswich and the Royals as well. And I think this might be the first time I've done it as well. I've achieved back-to-back from League 2 to the Championship, but I think this might be the first time I've done it from League 1 to the Premier League, I think, as Lenny Lobato almost fires in the opener. Angus Gunn with the save, still 0-0. 14 minutes in. Oh, as the post is struck and Gunn claims the rebound. That's a great tackle by Reggie, that. And Bindon will give it him back. Aziz controlling and sending him down the flank. He's going to beat Duffy. As he steps inside, rolls it across. There's Bukari off the crossbar. 2nd time we've hit the woodwork in the first half, and still we're deadlocked at 0-0 again. All we need is a point to go up, but there is still an outside shot at the title as well. If we're going to do that, though, I'd say we need to win the final 3. As things stand, this result will send us up, but probably see us be a few too many points behind Sheffield United for the Championship. No, come on, don't go behind, don't go behind. Adam Ida drills it in, and it's safe to say we're starting to succumb to the pressure. We know it's basically done, but it won't be done unless we can find a leveler mathematically this afternoon. This is disappointing, man. This is going to be 2 losses in 3 points taken from 9 possible, and no doubt about it. Oh, what a touch by Springer. No doubt about it. Whilst we'll be going up in 2nd, we certainly won't be going up with a Championship. Bindon to Savage. Can we find a late leveler to get it mathematically confirmed today? Bukhari flicks it in field. Lobato, Nibs, Femi, Aziz. Great save by Angus Gunn. I cannot believe we're still behind, man. I've hit the woodwork twice. Gunn's made a couple of great saves, yet we're still behind by 1 and missing out on that automatic promotion today. Somehow, man, I can't believe we just lost that. I really cannot believe we've just been beaten here. Absolutely dominated from the first whistle to last. Hit the woodwork twice, and yet somehow, how typical is that? Somehow came up short with the loss. 2nd in 3 games, and yet it turns out it's still enough for us to gain promotion. Must have been a slip up elsewhere, which means that even when we do the same, we are still up to the Premier League. Norwich, Southampton, Ipswich, and now Reading as well. I think for the first time I've achieved promotions back-to-back from League 1 to Premier League. I think in a year of firsts, I've added another. Yes, after Stoke held Burnley, our loss in the end does not matter. We are still up to the Premier League in a bittersweet conclusion to today's episode. We're 6 behind the Blazers. We'll leave it there going to our final 2 games. We could still possibly win the title if we win back-to-back and the Blazers lose back-to-back, but most importantly, even if we don't go up with the Championship, we have gone up from the Championship. But that will do it for today's episode of the Summer Career Mode, guys. So big thank you for watching the penultimate episode of Season 2. If you have enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. What's off to you all? Have a fantastic day. I will return in the next one. The final 2 games of the Championship season, both our final away day and our final game in the Medeski in the EFL. As we know, promotion is in the bag, and we'll do our absolute best to go up with a Championship as well. Have a great day, much love, and I will see you for the season finale very soon.